Welcome to BeatzNEatz. I'm Chef Net, your wellness musician. Today we are making a flounder a la Bayou. That's right, a flounder a la Bayou. And our ingredients for this flounder a la Bayou are flounder, blackened seasoning, shrimp, Parmesan cheese, oregano, garlic. We also have some garlic powder, spinach, zucchini, some fresh parm, some spicy red pepper flakes, green onion, soy sauce, and olive oil. Doesn't that sound so delicious? You ready to cook? Let's cook. So we're gonna start out making our flounder a la Bayou. We're gonna start with our parm sauce and get that going. You can always make your own parm sauce with some heavy cream and maybe some Parmesan down and add you some spice to it. But today we're just gonna keep it simple and use the jar version. And just add a little something to it, some pepper flakes to give it that kick. So what I like to do is I like to not just use mine straight from the jar. I like to heat it up. Like I said, we're gonna add some red pepper flakes, not too much heat. It depends on your liking of heat. Add a few there. May add some to our shrimp. And our flounder also. And we're also gonna add some garlic powder to it. Because you know, I love garlic. Oh, that came out the gate. It came out the gate ready. That's the benefit of using an induction stove rather, because it gets going pretty quick. We're just gonna crank it back up a little bit, stir this around. And we're gonna use this parm sauce to spread over our flounder and our shrimp. We're just gonna knock this out first. Gonna crank it up. We're just gonna creep it up just a little bit. And of course, I have my blackened season here. I can always add some of that to it as well. Just throw some in there, just for fun. Of course, we already have our flounder. I marinated these overnight with the dry rub blackened seasoning, just so it could just get in there and saturate into the fish. Flounder is an excellent source of high lean quality protein. So if you want to take a break from beef or chicken, you can always grab you some flounder or some whiting, something like that. I almost forgot my spinach. I'm gonna add some spinach to this parm sauce. So you already know on BeatzNEatz, we want to make sure we get our healthy fibers and nutrients in. Also, while we're doing our indulgence and our savoriness in our sauce, add this in. This is probably like a cup, a little more than a cup of spinach, but you know, spinach cooks down really good. So we're gonna mix this up in here. So we got that working. I'm just splashing parm sauce everywhere. Like I say, that's the beauty of cooking. There's no rules to it. You just get in and do what you want to do and experiment with different spices and a variety of herbs and seasonings to get, figure out what you like. And that's the beauty of cooking. Since I added my spinach in, I'm gonna add just a little more sauce. And this is a beautiful, beautiful work of art. I'm gonna crank this up a little bit more. Like I said, I just want to get my sauce out the way. So when it was time to just put it over that fish, add some more, since I added the spinach in. I'm also gonna add some oregano to it, just to give it that Italian feel, And this will also go great over some pasta or some nice baked potato. So I'm just gonna creep it up just a little bit. I don't want it going crazy. And I may just throw a lid over it so we can capture some of that steam in it. So once we get this working, I'm gonna throw my grill on top and we're gonna add our flounder to it and our shrimp skewers, and I'm gonna season it up. Actually, I can go ahead and season it up right now. And this is the same blackened season that I use on my flounder. We're just adding it to our shrimp. I'm also going to hit my shrimp with some garlic powder, and also I may just wait on this. I have my green, this being my red pepper flakes. And now I'm gonna sit this to the side. I'm gonna place on here my grill top. And this is I love my grill top because it adds those nice little char marks to what I'm cooking, and it's so beautiful for burgers, for steaks, for chicken, for whatever. You know, you want that grill, but you're still on the inside, you're not outside. And so I also add some cooking spray to it. So I'm gonna have a section for my meats, and I'm gonna have a little section over here for my zucchini also. So everything in one shot. But I do wanna add my green onions to the pan just so they can start cooking. So when I add my fish, it's just gonna give it some depth, and give it that extra flavor I was saying. And I am going to add some oil to my onions, get them cooking. Going to start adding in my flounder. Like I said, these has already been seasoned with my blackened seasoning. These are some beautiful pieces on here. And of course, as you cook them, they're gonna shrink down in size. And so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lay on my shrimp skewers. I'm gonna lay it on this side first, and then come back and season the other side, the flip side, with my blackened seasoning. And I want to make sure my pan is oiled when I add my fresh garlic to it. So I'm just going to add some right down. I'm going to add it on top. Let me just add some over here because I love garlic. I do. I love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. And then I'm going to hit it with some garlic powder on the other side as well. And then I'm going to add very little red pepper flake just to give it that kick. What you always want to do is make sure that you season your food because you want to enjoy your food. So you definitely want to make sure that it is seasoned well. Do a little check in on our fish over here. It's coming out beautiful. This piece here. It almost stayed together. Give this a flip right here. Oh my gosh. Smelling good, looking good. Try not to lose any shrimp. But if they start to come off, then we just adapt and take them all off. You see the two came off down there? So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and slide them off and see which ones still need to get a little bit more cooking to them. Like shrimp doesn't take long at all. And these are so beautiful. See, adapting in the kitchen. I had planned on keeping my shrimp on the skewer and then just serving it when I serve my fish, but it did what it was gonna do. Oh my gosh, look how delicious that looks. So what I'm gonna do is add some oil on, because since I have my garlic in here, I'll turn it down. And you can always give like if you like a lemon zest on your fish, you can always give a squeeze of lemon on here or add some lemon pepper seasoning to it. I got a couple pieces over here that I'm gonna take off. I don't want to overcook my shrimp. They'll be hard and chewy. We don't want that. Not here on BeatzNEatz. So while that's doing that, my last piece is I'm going to go ahead and take off my flounder. Beautiful that is. These little guys are smelling great. Let me get quiet. I'm focusing, I'm concentrating. Oh my goodness. I'll do another check-in of our big piece over here. Looking pretty good. And like I said, since we didn't have room on the grill for our zucchini, we're gonna cook it in a separate pan by itself, add those flavors and those seasonings to it, and go from there. We have our handy dandy pan and we're gonna do our zucchini in. So we add some oil to the pan. And what I like to do is I like to cook my vegetables in soy sauce, so that way you can control the amount of sodium that goes into it. And especially if you have like hypertension, high blood pressure, liquid amino soy sauce is a really good substitute for, you know, the white salt if you're trying to keep it low or avoid it altogether. It's a really good alternative. So add my zucchini to the pan. Get that worked around in the oil. If you're cooking for multiple people, of course you need, you know, additional ingredients. So if you see that you need more, just by all means, cut you up some more vegetables. Sometimes when people come over, you have extra guests, so they may bring extra guests. Just have to operate on the fly and adapt and adjust. And we got our other zucchini here. Our fiber-rich zucchini. That's a bigger piece. I'm gonna cut that in half. So now I'm gonna hit it with my soy sauce. Hit it with a little more oil. And since I have some leftover garlic, I might as well use that in there. As well, I got my garlic powder, might as well use that as well. And when you use fresh garlic, like I say, always remember to have enough oil on hand so that way your garlic is not burned. 'Cause that's the last thing you want is some burnt garlic, especially the smell. And I had some green onions though, so I might as well use all of that too. And toss this around. I'm just gonna crank this up a bit and let those cook because I'm gonna layer those beets over those beets. And speaking of beets, I have this beet. It has these silky flutes to it. It has this opulent energy. It's where elegance meets flow. It's a taste of luxury. I call this beet Boujalais. That's Boujalais. Oh my gosh, Boujalais. It's so high class, pinky up, just Boujalais. I love it. Something about that beet is just like it has like this vibe to it. I don't know, I love it. I love it. So let's give a check back in on our zucchini. And you can also, like when you're cooking your vegetables, hit them with some water or like a broth, vegetable broth or chicken broth stock. So my vegetables are looking beautiful, smelling beautiful, and very, very pleased with my vegetables. You can also bake your zucchini, put it in the oven and add you some oil to it, add you some olive oil to it, add you some spices, the same way we did here. Put some foil over it, let it steam, and voila. You don't have to do anything but put it in the oven. These are also great for Cooking your meals for the week. So many little nuggets right here on BeatzNEatz. So I'm loving the way the zucchini is coming about. So I think we're ready to plate this flounder, the shrimp, the zucchini, this spinach parm cream sauce. Ready to get it all together. You ready to plate? Let's plate. So we're back and our flounder a la Bayou is done. It's plated up and it's ready to go and ready to be tasted. Just the visual presentation in itself is just the flavors and everything that has come together and the seasons that have married. You just got these fiber-rich veggies and your zucchini and your spinach that we put in a parm. We got this lean protein, which is good for muscle fibers and muscle repair, muscle building. We just got that health, I ain't gonna say healthy, but we got that balanced indulgence. So if you eat good over here, you can do a little indulgent over here. So we got that indulgent garlic Parmesan cream sauce with that spinach that we put into it. It's just everything you need in a meal is right here in this flounder a la Bayou. So let's give it a taste. Let's give it a taste. Oh, I made you one too. So let's taste this. Let's taste this. I just want to see. I want to get some flounder. I want to get a little bit of everything. Some spinach, the thick piece in there. Have some of that shrimp. Boy, stop. Oh my goodness, you guys. The spicy kick to it is not too much. You got that creaminess in it. I just want to take it and just stop all those Parmesan. And I put me some fresh grated Parmesan on top to finish it off. Oh, I almost forgot my vegetables. Let's taste those. 1,000%. You better grab your plate, because by the time I finish this, I might hop on that. That ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna take my flounder a la Bayou and my Boujalais beef. I'm gonna get up out of here, okay? I'm gonna finish this off. Grab yours. Enjoy some beats.